All right, Chair Krantz, it is 2 p.m. and we do have a quorum online.
Okay, very good. Good afternoon. I would like to call to order this special board meeting of September 30th, 2021 at 2 p.m. Anthony, please call the roll.
Yes, sir. Board Member Sanchez. Board Chair Krantz.
Here.
Board Member Contreras.
Present.
Board Member McNamara.
Here.
Board Member Desmond. Board Member Court. Board Member Edson, or Board Vice Chair Edson, sorry.
Here.
Board Member Jenkins.
Here.
Board Member Acosta.
Here.
Board Member Von Wilpert. That's a roll call, sir.
All right, very good. Thank you, Anthony. Do we have any public comments today?
We do not, sir.
All right, so we will conduct this meeting as per usual. If you have something you'd like to comment on or speak about, please raise your virtual hand there on the Zoom machine. And getting started here with the other business item that we have, it's one item for discussion today, and I'm going to introduce it. We are here to consider the option of holding virtual meetings for the month of October and in future months under the new Assembly Bill 361. This would include next week's executive committee meeting as well as our October 21 board meeting. And based upon staff's interpretation of the new legislation, we determined that a special meeting to adopt a resolution in compliance with the legislation was the best path forward if we could pull together a special meeting. So I appreciate everybody gathering here on short notice. As background, on September 16th, 2021, Governor Newsom signed AB 361 into law, and that modified the provisions of the government code related to teleconference public meetings. The law was passed as urgency legislation, which allowed it to take effect immediately. This created an overlap with the rules on the same subject matter in the governor's various executive orders. In order to remedy this, on September 20, 2021, Governor Newsom issued a new executive order, which is N-15-21. This executive order suspended the new provisions of the government code through September 30, 2021 to allow the original executive orders to expire before the new rules found in AB 361 go into effect tomorrow on October 1st. The key provisions are noted in the attached resolution. However, I'd like to highlight some of them. A local agency may use teleconferencing without complying with certain requirements of Brown Act, such as posting an agenda at every location where a board member is participating from, so long as the legislative body holds a meeting during a proclaimed state of emergency and that state or local officials have imposed or recommended measures to promote social distancing and for the purpose of determining by majority vote whether as a result of the emergency, meeting in person would present imminent risk to the health or safety of attendees. And finally, has determined by majority vote that as a result of the emergency, meeting in person would present imminent risk to the health or safety of attendees. Should the board adopt this resolution, we will also be required to allow live public comment at the meetings. I have been assured by the IT department that we will be ready to allow that, starting with our executive committee meeting next week. One final note, the board is required to assert continuing findings every 30 days should we wish to continue holding our meetings virtually, so we can expect to see a similar action on future agendas should the state of emergency persist. And so with that, we are on to item number 1, adopting a resolution number 21-04, proclaiming a local emergency, ratifying the proclamation of a state of emergency, and authorizing remote teleconference meetings of the legislative bodies of the North County Transit District in compliance with Assembly Bill 361 and pursuant to the Brown Act provisions. Anthony, do we have any telephonic comments for this item?
We do not, sir.
Okay, are there any questions from the board? I see Vice Chair Edson's hand is up.
I don't have any questions, but I would be happy to make a motion to adopt resolution number 21-04.
Great, thank you. And Board Member Jenkins.
Yes, I have a question. So am I understanding that this is just for the month of October?
Yes, ma'am, that is correct.
Okay, and that's why the resolution in section 5 says effective until 10/29.
Correct, ma'am.
And so then at our next meeting in October, if for some reason we need to extend that, then we would extend it at that point.
Yes, ma'am. There would be an item placed on the agenda for the board approval to extend it another 30 days.
Okay, got it. Thank you. I will second Joel's motion.
All right, thank you. Seeing no other hands, Anthony, we can vote.
On the motion of Board Vice Chair Joel Edson, seconded by Board Member Sharon Jenkins to approve agenda item number 1. Board Member Acosta, how do you vote?
Yes.
Board Member Quirk,
Yes.
Board Chair Krantz,
Yes.
Board Member McNamara,
Yes.
Board Member Sanchez, Board Member Desmond, Board Member Jenkins,
Yes.
Board Vice Chair Edson,
Yes.
Board Member Contreras.
Aye.
Motion passes with all board members present voting yes, with the exception of Board Member Sanchez and Desmond absent.
Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you all for joining me today. With that, we have no further business today. The next executive committee meeting is on October 7th, 2021 at 3 p.m. And our regular board meeting is on October 21st, 2021 at 2 p.m. And with that, this meeting is adjourned. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Thank you.
Bye.